I'm Bill Hampton along with my sidekick tonight, Tyler Wagner. On the camera tonight, we have Greg Armstrong. So we're set and ready for basketball, and we're expecting a heck of a game. Mules come in with a record of 17 wins, 1 loss. Campbell's a great year going, 11-3. Tyler, what do you expect tonight?
Well, here in the past week, we've had the ice storm of the century, I guess you could say almost. Bernie just played a game last night. They kicked off the Stoddard County Conference Tournament, and they're coming in here already playing the game. So might be a little out of condition, as much as not as well conditioned as they're used to. Campbell, they haven't played a game in quite some time now, maybe a couple weeks. So you never know about their conditioning, what they're going to come in, and what kind of rhythm they're going to bring. So both teams, you might see them coming out a little out of sync, trying to get into a rhythm early. But both teams are playing well this far into the season. Campbell's played really well. They've got 1 loss from Bernie earlier in the year in the Campbell Invitational Tournament to kick off their season. So they've already matched up. Bernie got a big win over them. So I'm sure Campbell's going to come in and have a little better idea of how to match up against the Mules and see a good effort out of them tonight.
Well, anytime you've got that bullet on you, the #1 ranking in the state, everybody's gunning for you.
Yeah, Bernie just got that ranking this week, the first time this year. They had the top-ranked team forfeited 2 games this past week, and they basically just moved up in the slot by default. They didn't win a game to really get the ranking. It just kind of works out that a couple of forfeits by a team, and they slide in that spot, and also Portageville moves up right behind them at #2. So we got the top 2 ranked teams in Class 2 right here in Southeast Missouri.
Well, it should be a good ball game. Anytime Steve Fowler brings his Camels to a place to play or at his place, he always has them ready to play. He's a great coach, got a great record, was a tremendous high school basketball player at Malden, graduated in 1995. I've said this many times, he's one of the purest shooters I've seen, and especially from that three-point line, and he just a great guy. His assistant is Joey Carperian, and he's also a Campbell graduate. And the Bernie head coach, Brad Botch, assisted by Jason Long and Darren Shipman. And I tell you what, these young guys know how to coach basketball.
Yeah, it's Steve Fowler's been really successful at Campbell over the years since he's been there. He's had multiple 20-win seasons, a couple Tri-County Conference titles down there. They've been, consistently well season in and season out. So, Campbell's going to have a strong effort tonight, and you shouldn't expect anything less than that.
Well, the referees tonight, Randy Winson, Mike Burcham, and Jay Cookson, 3 good ones. 3 have got a lot of experience, and they're going to need the 3 referees because these guys will go up and down the floor. It's going to be fun to watch to see if Steve Fowler has his team to either run with the Mules or to slow the ball down. It should be a cat and mouse game. We'll see how he comes out coaching. The Mules, we know what they want to do. They want to pressure and press, and they want to take that ball off of that press and make their offense from it.
That's right, and I'm really looking forward to this matchup more because they've already played this year. And anytime you can see a team like we saw with Bernie and Dexter, their second game they played, very competitive game, very close. And you can tell that each team could really had each other felt out, and that made it much more of a competitive game.
Well, the first time they played was the first week of the season. They played down at Campbell in the tournament, and both teams were 2-0, and Bernie met them in the finals. A close game to the right there at the fourth quarter, and Bernie kind of pulled away. Mules are still without the services of their big postman, and that's Jake Smith, thank you. And I wanted to call him Soup because that's his nickname, and I knew I better stay they're without Soup. But Jake Smith is a guy that really wants to be playing in there, and Coach Botch said that they hope to have him back the week before the district. So he is still healing from that fractured foot, which he broke in the Bloomfield Christmas tournament. Well, we're about ready for the starting lineups. I'm sure we'll have the national anthem. And we've got the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll give those to you. So let's pause now for our national anthem. game is brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Owens Construction in Malden, Bernie MFA and Morris Soy Seed, Shear Insurance Services and Farmers Insurance Group, Winchester Place, and Easy Cook Gas. Starting lineups for the Camels. Again, Steve Fowler, the coach, head coach, Joey Corporan, assistant. Number 1, Joe Campbell, a 5'9" sophomore, and folks, he is a very good guard.
Sure is.
Number 50, a 6-foot senior, Jake Nelson. Number 21, a 6'3" senior, Andrew Pearson, great shooter from the outside. Number 23, a 6'3" junior, Justin Fowler. He's another one that can light it up. And number 42, the big guy, 6'4", Cale Weeks. He's a senior. Now for the Bernie Mules, are 17-1, coached by Brad Botch, assisted Jason Long and Darren Shipman. Jeff Rogers doing the announcing of the starting lineups. It's Waynetta Rogers, who's a co-anchor at YHC. It's her husband. Number 14, a 6'1" junior, Quentin Stevens. He can light it up from the outside.
Yeah, he had a real good game last night. He really shot the ball really well.
One of the best sophomores that you'll see in this part of the country, a 6'2" sophomore, number 44, Jordan McGowan. Loves to play basketball.
Oh, he can do it all. He does it all.
Number 22, a 6-foot junior, Jake Owens. He's a solid, he'll play you a great game every time he comes on the floor.
He's been Bernie's most consistent player all year long.
Number 40, a 6'1" senior, Daniel Becking, and he's really had to help out with Jake Smith being on the injured list. And a guy that can play for anybody in the country, number 12, a 5'9" junior, Jake Welch. As he goes, so the Bernie Mules go.
Yeah, that's what he's proven all year long. He makes everything happen out front, and I'm really looking forward to this matchup between Jake Welch and Joe Campbell. Joe Campbell's one of my favorite players that I've seen this year, the way he handles the ball and he gets up and down the court and he can get in the lane. I'm really looking forward to this matchup. Two really good guards, two of the best guards that we've got here in Southeast Missouri.
Well, it's folks, as I always say, we have a barn burner brewing in Bernie tonight. And it ought to be a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. Here comes two fans all the way one from New and the other one from Malden. Oh, I tell you what, get yourself a Diet Dr. Pepper and a bag of popcorn and a hot dog, folks. Get the seatbelts on. It's high school basketball. It doesn't get any better than this. I've already got chill bumps thinking about this. Becking will jump against Fowler. Campbell will control. Weeks gets the ball, tries to throw it down to Pearson off of Owen's hand, out of bounds. Good play there by the Camels as they start this game. Campbell inbound for the Camels. Gets the ball out to Fowler. Fowler's going to put up a three. Write it down. Justin Fowler.
Well, the nice shot by Fowler, and really Bernie's really going to crack down on the three-point shots tonight because Campbell can light it up in a hurry.
Oh, yes. Welch with the ball. Campbell in a man-to-man. Welch going to drive. Oh, he's going to be called for a charge. Great defense that time by Cale Weeks.
It was a nice move by Welch. He got in the lane, but Weeks made a really excellent play to get in position to draw the charge.
Welch was looking for someone to pass off to. No one was there, so he tried to take it to the hole. Bernie in that press. Campbell breaks Joe Campbell with the ball. Working against Welch. Joe Campbell drives in, tries to give off, and Owens with a steal. Bernie on the move. Owens going to take it coast to coast, puts it up, will not go. We've got a foul out of bounds on the play. 7:12 to go in the first quarter, 3-0. Campbell's on top of the Mules. Stevens for the corner, short. Welch with a rebound on the floor, back to Stevens. He puts it up, ball off his hands, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Mules. Welch is quick, is he? Gets that ball and just shoveled it right quick.
What I just said about the matchup, Welch drives in the paint on Campbell, and then Campbell comes right back and he drives in the paint on Welch. It's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Yes. McGowan from the top of the key scores it. Jordan McGowan, we've got a tied game. 3-3. Fowler with the ball. Gets it to Campbell. Bernie into man-to-man. Fowler going to drive the baseline, puts it up, will not go. Rebound tipped around. Welch comes away with it. He's already got 2 rebounds. Still got the ball, shoves it back to Stevens. He puts it up, will not go. Rebounded out of, well, Campbell still has the ball, and Owens gets it back off his hands. Cale Weeks with the ball. Camels have it. 6:25 to go. First period of play. We got a tied game, 3-all. Both these teams are 2A schools, but both will be playing in separate districts. Joe Campbell for 3, puts it up, will not go. Becky with a block out. Ball out of bounds off of Campbell. It will go over to the Mules. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first period of play. Both teams in a man-to-man. Owens with the ball, back to Welch. Welch going to drive the baseline. Puts it up left-handed, will not go. Rebound by Pearson. Pearson breaks it down the floor, gets it to Campbell. Campbell to the center, back to Pearson. Pearson for 3. In and out. Rebound by McGowan. Good block out that time. McGowan across the timeline. Gets the ball to Welch. Welch to Stevens, down to Owens. Owens bring it back out, decides to drive down to the baseline. McGowan for 3. Brought it down. Jordan McGowan, all 6 of Bernie's points.
And McGowan's probably one guy that you think he's going to do it all. He's going to drive. He's going to play inside and out. That's one guy you think you can leave open maybe just a little bit longer than anyone else because he's got that threat, and he's burned them twice already.
Fowler with the ball. Puts it on the baseline with it. Left-hander will not go. Owens with the rebound. Bernie down the floor. They're running. Ball pass to Stevens over his head, out of bounds. Turnover on the Mules. 5:03 to go in the first period of play. Bernie still on top, 6-3. Curry in for Stevens. Walker in for Becking. Jeremy Walker only 5'9", but plays big.
Oh, yeah, he mainly
Look who
plays.
he's guarding, the 6'4" guy, Cale Weeks.
He plays in the post. He plays in the post for Bernie. He does a good job, gets really good position, gets butt in the guts, what you call it, and a real fine player for the Mules.
Low-scoring game, just underway. Weeks with the ball. Gets it out to Campbell. Campbell working against Welch. Sophomore versus junior there. These guys have got a lot of playing time this year, and we'll get a lot more next year. We've got a push-off offensive foul on Jake Nelson of the Camels. Their first, his first. Both teams now with 1 foul. 4:30 to go in the first period of play. Mules on top of the Camels, 6-3. Welch working against Joe Campbell. Gets the ball to Owens. Campbell in a weave. Owens just inside the 3, puts it up, will not go. Curry slaps the ball out of bounds. It will go over to the Camels. Coming in for the Camels is going to be Zach Jackson, who is a 5'11 junior, wears number 32. Nelson had to go to the dressing room. I guess he had a little blood or something.
Yeah, that might be it.
Fowler's trying to drive the baseline. Good pick up there by Curry. They get the ball over to, goes to Campbell. Campbell drives in. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go line to shoot 2. The foul that time is going to be on. Jeremy Walker, his first, team second. Joe Campbell wears number 1. He's a 5'9 sophomore. First one up, scores it. His dad played basketball at Clarkton High School. He was in junior high when I was down there. Coming in for the Camels is Derek Grubbs. Going out is Justin Fowler. Grubbs is a 5'11 junior. Campbell's second will not go. McGowan with the rebound. Good block out. You notice how Bernie blocks out. Both teams, both basically fundamentally sound. Welch out front, tries to hit Curry with it. Ball slapped around. Campbell comes away with it. Quickly down to Weeks. He drives in. We're going to have a foul on Jeremy Walker. It's going to be his second. Campbell will inbound under their own basket. Becking and Stevens getting ready to check back in for the Camels. Walker and Owens going out. Joe Campbell will inbound with 3:39 to go in the first period of play. 6-4, very low scoring game. Pearson with the ball, gets it to Grubbs. Grubbs tried to get it down to Weeks, but ball taken away by Curry's on the floor. We got a jump ball, and it will go over to the Mules on alternate possession. Kind of a subdued crowd tonight. Campbell, no cheerleaders. Bernie.
Yeah, both teams are coming out and they're playing a little sloppy. You've seen some bad passes early on, some unforced errors, so it's going to take a little bit for both teams to get in a rhythm here early on.
Welch with a jump shot would not go. Campbell on the run. We're going to have a foul on the play. Wait and see who they put on the board there. It's going to be on Quentin Stevens, his first. Team's fourth to the line to shoot two will be Joe Campbell. He's 1 for 2 from the line in this quarter. First one up, scores it. Jake Nelson back in for Cale Weeks for the Camels. 6-5 the score. Tied game now as Campbell scores it. Quentin Stevens with the ball, gives it to Welch. Welch drives, gives it back to Stevens. He moves in a little closer, gets it back to Welch. Welch back to Stevens. Stevens to Becking. To Welch. Campbell's defense really looks good, don't they, at man-to-man?
Yeah, they're shot up by
Jordan
McGowan.
McGowan, golly. He has 3 threes in his first period of play. He has all 9 of Bernie's points.
I was just about to say, Campbell's not really taking a lot of risk on defense. They're staying back, staying disciplined, and giving McGowan just enough room to put up 3 threes already.
Pearson drives in and scores it. He's going to go to the line to try to convert on the 3-point play. A big power move that time by Andrew Pearson.
Nice move, Pearson. Got up high, and Becking just didn't get over quick enough to cut him off, and a nice finish.
Good drive by the senior. Shot up, scores it. 9-all with 2:25 to go in the first period of play. Welch has the ball. Gets it to McGowan, to Stevens. Stevens to Welch. McGowan for another 3. Unbelievable. He's got 4 of them here in the first period of play. We've got a timeout with 2:02 to go in the first period of play. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Are you the artist?
I am.
Oh.
Who is Steve the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Nina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava a la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava a la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs. Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign at the top of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Well, I'll tell you, Jordan McGowan's lighting it up, and let us tell you that Winchester Place, they're a licensed RCF. They have 26 beds. They're a new addition completed soon. 6 new suites, deluxe accommodations, private and semi-private, all the luxuries of home, fully licensed staff, 24-hour care. Come by and see for yourself. That's Winchester Place in Bernie. Phone 573-293-6705. I'll tell you, Jordan McGowan is having a career night, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's got all the points on the board now for Bernie. He's got 4 threes, 12 points. I mean, that's Campbell. You know, they're playing pretty good defense. They're staying disciplined, not allowing Bernie to really dominate the paint, but just leaving McGowan open just enough space to get off a 3, and he's been fortunate enough to hit 4 straight. So we're really going to cut down on McGowan getting the space.
You look at this game, you got Jordan McGowan, a sophomore for Bernie. You've got Joe Campbell, a sophomore for the Camels. And you look at your juniors that Bernie has, and then you look at your juniors that Campbell has. I tell you what, good ball clubs. Good ball clubs, both of them. Joe Campbell working against Welch. Behind his back, gets the ball over to Jackson. Jackson drives in, puts it up. He's going to go line to shoot 2. Zach Jackson, a 5'11 senior, or junior that is. Foul that time's on Daniel Becking. It's his second. Team 6. Bernie in foul trouble. Number of fouls here. The next foul created by or on Bernie will send the Camels to the 1-1. And we're still in the first period of play. Zach Curry in for Becking. Fowler back in for the Camels. Also in for the Camels is number 11, Kyle Matthews. Second one for Jackson, scores it. 12-10, Mules on top by 2. Quickly down the floor, Owens catches him sleeping, and he goes in. We're going to have a blocking foul. Blocking foul will be on Grubbs.
That was a nice look down court by Welch. What we talked about earlier, the point guards for both teams really make things go on both teams, and Welch with a good look down the court to Owens.
Second team foul on the Bernie Mules in this first half of play. 1:42 to go in the first period of play, and Owens misses the first, makes the second one. 13-10, Mules on top by 3. Fowler with the ball. Bernie trying to double team, or Jackson with the ball. Whoa, we got a foul on Jake Owens. To the line to shoot a 1-1 will be Jake Nelson. Nelson is a 6-foot senior. Kel Weeks in for Grubbs.
And Campbell shoots the ball from the free throw line fairly well, so this is really going to give them an opportunity to really put some points off the board with already in the bonus.
First one by Nelson is in, gets the bonus. 13-11 with 1:35 to go in this first period of play. Hey, both teams are playing aggressive defense. Second one up, a little long, rebounded by Curry. He's got it, down the floor he goes. Zach Curry to Stevens. Stevens, good ball handling, gets it to McGowan. McGowan to Owens. Owens still driving, puts his head down, puts it up, short. Rebounded out of bounds off of McGowan of the Mules, turned over to the Camels.
That was a tough shot by Owens, but Campbell played real strong defense right there. Cut the lane off in the paint, and he had to put up a tough shot.
Jackson drives the hole, misses. Weeks with the rebound, puts it up, scores it. Kale Weeks with the strong rebound and puts it up. 13 all, 1 minute to go. Welch with a drive, and we're going to have a foul against the Camels. Foul's going to be on Jake Nelson, his second, team's third. Jake Welch, a 5'9" junior. His first shot up will not go. Pearson in for Nelson for the Camels. 58 seconds to go, first period of play, 13 all. Second one good. We've had 4 lead changes in this first quarter. Good ball game. Fowler with the ball. Ball kicked by Curry on defense. Will stay with the Camels. Matthews had the ball back to Jackson. Jackson along the baseline, gets it to Weeks. He puts it up, will not go, but he's going to be fouled. The line to shoot 2 will be Kel Weeks. Foul's going to be on Jordan McGowan. It's his first. Team's 8th.
Yeah, that was a nice look by Jackson there. He tread that baseline and caught Weeks. Had just an opening to get it to Weeks, and Campbell's really taking advantage of this opportunity of getting to the line and converting free throws here early on.
Second one by Weeks, short. 14 all. Stevens with the ball. Gets it out to Welch. Welch tried to hit Owens breaking underneath, but tipped out of bounds by the Camels. 31.9 seconds, first quarter play left. 14 all. Bernie in white, Camels in black. Owens has it out front. Over to McGowan. Back to Owens, down in the corner to Welch. He stops and puts it up from 12. Will not go. Stevens high for a rebound, but off of Fowler's hands. Bernie will keep possession with the ball with 20 seconds to go in his first period of play. McGowan has it for 3. Got the Blues.
And really, he didn't have the space there. He had a Campbell right in his face, but he just set up and drained it.
Jackson on the drive. McGowan's going to be called for a blocking foul. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Zach Jackson, the 5'11 junior. Jackson's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 10.3 seconds to go. 17-14. Mules on top of the Camels. Jackson's first free throw up. Will not go. They're shooting 2. I should have said 2. I said a 1-and-1.
Yeah, it was a shooting foul.
The next foul, though, by the Mules will put Campbell in the double bonus for the remainder of the half.
That's every reason for Campbell to stay aggressive for the rest of the first half towards the basket.
17-15, 8 seconds. Welch has a ball. Gives it to Owens. Owens to Stevens. Stevens back to Owens. Owens for 3. Ball blocked by Fowler. Out of bounds with 0.3 of a second to go. Owens knew the clock was getting ready to go off. He put it up. Fowler quite a bit taller and had the best position.
That was good awareness by Campbell. I didn't see who actually got the block on that, but it was excellent defense. And Campbell's playing very good defense here in this first quarter, with the exception of McGowan getting the open shot, the 5 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing really good defense.
Well, a set play that time almost worked for the Mules. It's the first quarter with a score 17-15. Mules on top of the Camels. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign atop of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much. Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
Well, this game tonight brought to you by Easy Cook Gas, located at 419 East Grand Avenue in Campbell, serving all of Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri for all your propane needs. Phone 246-2211 or outside the Campbell area, toll free at 1-800-972-0874. If you don't have a propane tank, no problem. Let Easy Cook Gas set one for you. Easy Cook Gas has fireplaces and gas heaters. Easy Cook Gas covering all of Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas. Easy Cook Gas will not be undersold. Phone 246-2211 or toll free 1-800-972-0874. Easy Cook Gas in Campbell, a proud supporter of tomorrow's leaders, our students today, and our leaders tomorrow. What do you have for us first quarter?
Well, Jordan McGowan's been basically the story of the game so far. He's 5 of 5 from three-point land, and he's got 15 of the 17 Bernie's points in the first quarter. But I watching this first quarter, I thought Campbell was really disciplined on defense. They kept Welch out of the paint, keeping Bernie out of the paint as a whole, really. And if they can really, you take away just a few of those three-pointers from McGowan, they've got a pretty decent lead here, so I think we're set for a really, really competitive game from here on out.
Well, Campbell was 8 for 13 in that first quarter on free throws. Bernie has gone to a matchup zone here, or matchup man-to-man, whatever you want to call it. We're going to try to cut down on the fouls. Pearson's in the corner with the ball, back to Campbell. We had 5 lead changes in that first quarter of play. 5.
And that cheap foul there by Quentin Stevens, that's going to send Campbell to the line to shoot 2 right here, just 20 seconds into the second quarter.
Foul. Second foul on Stevens. That's going to be 10 fouls on the Bernie Mules. So Fowler to the line to shoot the double bonus. First one in, scores it. Stevens out, Ethan Allen in. Allen is a 5'9" junior. Fowler's next shot short. Curry with the rebound. Welch with the ball. Gets it over to Owens. Owens going to drive. Puts it up. Scores it. He's going to go to the line.
That's a nice drive by Owens. He saw the baseline. No help come over. Finish thrown to the basket. Chance for a three-point play.
Foul is on Justin Fowler, his first, team's fourth. Owens free throw, scores it. Owens now with 4 in the game. Welch with a steal. McGowan has it. Eric Holloway is in the game for the Camels, number 31. Curry has it over to Welch. 7 minutes to go. Camels up by 4, their biggest lead. We're going to have a push foul. Push foul is going to be on Eric Holloway. Team's 5th foul. Oh, it's for 3 from the corner. Boy, he bangs that thing home. That's 6 threes already by the Bernie Mules.
That's the first of the night. Someone other than Jordan McGowan, and he stepped up making. He's one of their most consistent three-point shooters on the whole season so far.
Joe Campbell drives in, gives it off to Weeks. Weeks puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around. Weeks gets it, puts it back. Will not go. Weeks fights for his rebound, gets it, but off his hands. McGowan has it down, leading the break, gives it to Curry. He's going to back it out, gets it to McGowan for another 3. Will not go. That's his first miss on the threes. Welch with a rebound, drives in, and foul's going to be on the Camels. Foul's going to be on Cale Weeks, his first, team 6th. Next foul by the Camels will send the Mules to the bonus. But Welch is going to shoot 2 as he was in the act of shooting. First one in. He now has 2 in the game. He's 2 for 3 from the line. Second one up, scores it. Mules up by 9, just real quick.
Yes, the pace is really picking up here in the second quarter.
We got timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Go ahead and give us some stats from that first quarter.
Well, we're going on individual here. Jordan McGowan's 5 of 6 from three-point land. Jake Owens 1 of 2. And on Campbell's side, Justin Fowler's 1 of 1. Bernie's got 4 turnovers as a team. Hasn't given up any turnover or any points off those turnovers. Campbell has 4 of their own, and Bernie's converted 3 points off those turnovers. So really, it's pretty even statistically early on. It's just that Bernie's really executing more on their offensive possessions here early on, and that really the pace is starting to pick up here.
Yes,
we get more of a rhythm. So we're going to see some more points get on the board here in the first half with both teams now in a shooting bonus.
Well, again, we want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Owens Construction in Malden, Bernie MFA and More Soy Seed, Sure Insurance Services and Farmers Insurance Group in Malden, Winchester Place in Bernie, and Easy Cook Gas in Campbell. The Camels with the ball. Fowler has it out front. He's working against Owens. Bernie back in a man-to-man. 6:10 to go in this second period of play. It's 25-16. Bernie on top. Camel for 3. Puts it up. And the ball is pitched there. It's a jump ball. Ball will go over to the Mules on the alternate possession. Again, you see that more often because of the breakaway rims. Correct?
Well, I don't know if the rim really has much to do with it. It's just the trajectory of the ball. It's just, it's just the perfect trajectory of the ball for it to get pinned up.
Well, used to back when us old guys played, there wasn't a breakaway, so the breakaway sticks out further than what the old was.
That very well may be.
Yeah. I knew I'd teach you something this year.
that's
McGowan inside, puts it up, will not go, and it's going to be out of bounds, off for the Camels. 25-16 with 5:44 to go in this second period of play. Mules on top of the Camels. Curry inside with the ball, has it knocked out of his hands, kept possession. Allen has it, back to Curry. Down in the corner to Welch. Welch is going to drive the baseline. No reverse, will not go, but he's going to go line to shoot 2.
Well, there's been a lot of fouls here called already on. That's 17 total fouls here in the first half.
Second-
Both teams combined. So
Second foul on Cale Weeks. Welch connects on his first free throw. Grubbs getting ready to check back in for Campbell. Second one misses. Weeks with the rebound. Picks it up, gets it to Joe Campbell. Bernie now in a half-court trap. Pearson inside the lane, puts up a shot, will not go. Welch with a rebound. We're going to have a foul on Eric Holloway. It's going to be his second. Team's 8, the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Jake Welch. Welch is 4 for 6 from the line. He's got all his points from the line tonight, thus far. Of course, he likes to come out in the third quarter and take charge.
oh yeah, and with the both teams going to the line early, this really going to be a big key in the game. Which team really comes up and converts from the free throw line?
Bernie now up by 11 points with 5:12 to go in this second quarter of play. Second one in. Bernie is just quietly pulling this lead away.
Yeah, and you don't really see a lot of momentum from Bernie. They're just getting to the foul line and converting here in the second quarter. So they built a 12-point lead here really quick.
Grubbs with the ball. Gets the ball out to Campbell. Campbell to Holloway. Holloway to Pearson. Pearson back to Holloway. Puts up a three. We're going to have a over the back on Owens. His second. Line to shoot 2 will be Derek Grubbs. First one up. Knocks it home. Grubbs is a 5'11 junior. He really has bulked up. I saw him when he was a sophomore last year. He's really, you can tell he's been on the weights. Second one will not go, rebounded by the Mules. Welch has it. Throws it inside to Curry, underneath the bucket. Ball blocked out of bounds, blocked by Fowler. Jake Nelson coming back in for the Campbells. Going out is Eric Holloway.
Well, you saw the second block there from Campbell. The Campbell's got some nice length.
Owens for a long three, gets it to go. Gets the bounce, soft touch. 31-17. Mules up by 14 with 4:20 to go in the first half of play. Pearson for three, will not go. Rebounded by McGowan. McGowan gets the ball to Welch. Welch is going to go down the floor, gets it to Curry on the fly, puts it up, scores it. Curry's fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot, to try to make it a three-point play. What a nice rebound. McGowan gets it to Welch. Welch down the floor, head up, catches Curry coming in from the opposite side. He grabs it, puts it up, and is fouled.
That's a nice job, Curry running the floor, and that's a perfect fast break when you don't dribble the ball. You just zip it right down the court without it putting the ball on the ground. And a nice push by Welch, and nice job by Curry. He's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play.
Joe Campbell with his first foul, team's ninth. Next foul by the Campbells will send Bernie to the line for the double bonus. Curry now has 3 in the game. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Bernie's defense has really stepped it up. Fowler for 3, short. We've got a push foul on Pearson. Pearson on the block out by Jeremy Walker, one of the smallest guys on the floor. Walker will go to the line and get the double bonus. 3:53 to go in this first half. 34-17. Campbell has scored 2 points this quarter. Excuse me, that's Ethan Allen. Thank you for pointing that out. Allen's free throw up. Will not go.
They've kind of fooled me myself. They look really a lot alike,
they
especially
do.
from behind. The
second one. Scores it. Allen's a 5'9 junior. He and Walker both give a lot of good playing minutes coming off the bench for the Mules. 35-17. Biggest lead by the Mules. Fowler with the ball. Gets it to Pearson. Pearson skips it over to Campbell. Campbell's going to drive. Puts it up. Will not go. Short. McGowan the rebound. He's going to take it down the floor. Gets it to Welch. Welch back to McGowan for three. Puts it up. Short. Rebounded off of the Mules over to the Camels with 3:22 to go in the second quarter.
Well, Bernie's really pushing the ball up and really moving the ball really well, and they're getting good looks off of moving the ball really well. So that's really been the turning point here in the last few minutes.
Pearson skips the ball over to Fowler. He's going to drive down to the baseline. Welch is going to steal it. Comes from behind. Welch is going to take it to coast. It's short on the layup, but we're going to have a foul on the play against the Mules. It's going to be against Zach Curry. It's going to be his first. Campbell will go to the line to shoot two, and it will be Justin Fowler. Fowler's 1 for 1 from the line. He has 4 points in the game. Quentin Stevens checking back in for the Mules. He'll have to wait after the first free throw. Fowler's a 6'3" junior. First one up, scores it. Coming out is Ethan Allen. Allen played some very valuable minutes there.
Yeah, Bernie has quite a few kids that'll come off the bench and do very well for them and for specific reasons, rebounding, defense. Got a well-rounded bench, as does Campbell. Campbell will play 12 kids tonight.
Fowler cans both free throws. Welch gets the ball to Stevens. Stevens going to drive the baseline. Tips the ball under McGowan. Scores it. He's going to go to the line. Try to convert the three-point play. McGowan has 17 in this first half. A chance to make it 18.
Yeah, it was a nice penetration by Quentin Stevens on that drive. And just a nice, quick, swift pass to McGowan. Moving the ball very well.
Nelson has 3 fouls now for the Camels. McGowan's free throw up. Scores it. Coming in for the Camels will be Zach Jackson. Going out will be Jake Nelson. 2:45 to go in the second period of play here, or second quarter. Campbell still with the ball, tries to break it up, gets it over to Pearson. Pearson skips it to Fowler. Fowler for three, puts it up, scores it.
That was a nice shot by Fowler. Even had a hand in his face. Didn't have much time. Stepped up and knocked down a big three.
38-22 now with 2:20 to go in this second quarter play. What a screen at Tab McCurry. Fowler with this third block. Ball stays alive. Owens with a drive, scores it. Wow. Oh, he took the ball to the hole and put it up left-handed. Bernie with the takeaway. Welch has it. Gets the ball to Stevens. Stevens back to Owens. Owens for three. Scores it. Wow. Oh, they're doing it quick. 43-22. 21-point lead with 1:50 to go in the second quarter. Bernie is lighting it up. Their defense is doing it. Pearson has it to Campbell. Campbell drives, puts it up, scores it.
Nice
Joe
drive
Campbell,
by
power
Campbell.
move.
He's really been having a hard time getting some space here in the past few minutes with that adjustment Bernie made, but very nice adjustment in the paint there.
Oh, nice give and go. What a screen, and Zach Curry. Good pass by McGowan.
And really, what Bernie's been doing the last few minutes is just simply good ball movement. They're moving it quick and making the proper cuts to get open towards the basket.
Grubbs drives into the hole. Is going to be foul. Foul's going to be on Jordan McGowan. That's going to be his third. The line to shoot two will be Derek Grubbs. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. First one up. Bounces around, falls off the rim. Checking in for the Mules. Becking and Allen. Going out is McGowan and Curry. Going to be checking in for Derek Grubbs is going to be Robert Johnson. He's a 5'4" junior. Grubbs' second one up. Will not go. Owens with the rebound. Gets it to Welch. Stevens thought about it, pulls it back. Ball down to Allen in the corner. Back out to Welch. We're under a minute to go in this first half. Stevens has it, back to Welch. See if Bernie pulls it back. I don't believe they will. They've never been too timid about holding the ball. Welch with a drive, gets it over to Becking. Becking's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. The ball will go over to the Camels with 35.4 seconds to go. Checking in is Robert Johnson. Derek Grubbs will go out for the Camels. 45-24, 21-point lead by the Mules. Coach Fowler talking things over with the refs. Well, we got a technical foul. I think Fowler was flirting for that. I think he wanted it. I've been in that situation where I wanted one to try to fire my team up. Owens will go to the line to shoot the technical, or the two-shot technical, and Bernie will get the ball. Owens hits his first. Owens has had a second quarter almost like McGowan did the first quarter. Second one scores it. Bernie will have the ball. He has 16 alone in this quarter. He had one in the first quarter at 17, and McGowan has 18. That's 35 points right there, the 47 for the Mules.
Yeah, and they've been the guys that's really shot the ball well for the Mules all season long, been really consistent, and they've really shown up tonight.
15 seconds to go in the quarter. Owens in the corner for three. Will not go. It's short. Rebounded by Johnson. Gets it to Campbell. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, or in the first half. Fowler has it. He's going to put up a long three. Short. Rebounded by Campbell. He's going to be fouled by Welch. Ball rebounded long that time. Campbell comes away with it. Welch tried to knock it out of his hands. Commits the foul. 2.7 seconds to go. And Joe Campbell to the line to shoot two. A lot of fouls in this first quarter by both teams. First one up, scores it. Second one up, scores it. Campbell now with 7 in the game. Stevens has it. Oh, trying to hit Curry, and a good takeaway that time by Robert Johnson to end the first half. It's the Bernie Mules 47, the Camels 26. You're watching high school basketball on YHC. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much. Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden, or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place. A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment, great instructors,
and convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign at the top of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
Well, welcome back. Halftime stats tonight brought to you by the people sponsoring this game: Three Rivers Community College, Owens Construction in Malden, Bernie MFA and Morsoy Seed, Shear Insurance Services and Farmers Insurance Group in Malden, also Winchester Place in Bernie, and Easy Cook Gas in Campbell. What do you have for us turnover-wise?
Well, as a team, three-pointers have been a big factor here early on. Bernie's really shooting it well from the outside, 8 of 14 as a team. Jordan McGowan, 5 of 7. Jake Owens, 3 of 5. And on Campbell's side, they're 2 of 8 as a team. Justin Fowler has both of those threes. He's 2 of 4 on the night. Turnovers, basically they're both matched up evenly, 6 turnovers for each team. But Campbell's given up 6 points off of their turnovers. Bernie hasn't given up any off their turnovers. So in the quarter breakdown, we had a first quarter score of 17-15. Here at the halftime, we're at 47-26 Bernie. Bernie went on a 30-11 run there in that second quarter, and what you really saw is nothing that they were doing well individually. It's just I thought it really came with them moving the ball very well, quick, pushing the ball up the floor, getting easier shots, and that's where you saw Jake Owens really start to hit the shots there in that second quarter, and they're being aggressive towards the basket, getting to the line, got to the line quite often there in that second quarter. Yep. And that's where they push this lead up to 21 points now.
Well, let's give you the scoring right quick for the Bernie Mules with 18 points in the first half. Jordan McGowan, and he had looks like 5 threes in that first half. Jake Owens with 17, and he has 3 threes. With 6 points is Jake Welch, 5 points to Zach Curry, 1 to Ethan Allen. Free throw wise, Bernie 12 for 17. And in for the Camels, you have 9 by Justin Fowler, 7 by Joe Campbell, 3 each to Andrew Pearson and Cale Weeks, 2 to Zach Jackson, and 1 to Jake Nelson. 14 for 22 from the free throw line for the Camels. Bernie has committed 14 fouls. The Camels have committed 11. And again, what a great first half. A lot of action. First half of the game, both teams feeling each other out. You could tell both teams feeling the effects of laying off for a while, although Bernie had a game last night at the Stoddard County Tournament. But talked to Coach Steve Fowler of the Camels, and I said, yes, Bernie played last night. And he said, hey, at least they kind of got in the flow. And boy, that second quarter, Bernie really stepped up the momentum. We had 5 lead changes, that all in the first quarter. And, of course, none in the second quarter as Bernie was up 17-15. And from there, they just took off and really controlled the second quarter. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half action in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava ala Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign at the top of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Well, welcome back to second half action from the Bernie High School Gymnasium, where the Camels, the Bernie Mules, both Class 2A teams. The Mules are 17-1, ranked number 1 in the state. Camels 11-3. Steve Fowler always has that team going well. Tonight they ran into a buzzsaw against the Camels here in this second quarter, as it was a 2-point lead by the Mules going into the second quarter. But here come the Camels, ball on the floor as the horn goes off. We're about ready to start this second half of play.
Well, we did mention before that Bernie went to a different look of a defense there in a man-to-man.
Yes.
And Campbell was doing pretty well against that man-to-man. They went off to a kind of a half-court matchup, and then they trapped out of it and really took away the driving lanes that Campbell was getting. So, Bernie's made the adjustment here early on, so we'll see what this second half brings us and what Campbell's going to bring.
Well, I thought Bernie's half-court trap, changed the momentum of the game. But we want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Easy Cook Gas in Campbell, Winchester Place in Bernie, Shear Insurance Services, Farmers Insurance Group in Malden, Bernie MFA and Morsoy Seed, Owens Construction in Malden, and Three Rivers Community College. 47-26, Mules on top to start the third quarter. Bernie will start with the ball. Again, Greg Armstrong on camera for us. Tyler Wagner, Bill Hampton bringing you this game. Campbell comes back out in that man-to-man. Welch has the ball. He'll work against Campbell. Ball passed under to Curry underneath. He gets the handle up, puts it up. Ball blocked by Weeks. Out to Welch. Welch to Stevens. To Curry, to Welch. Welch looks for someone to pass to. I'll tell you what, when Welch gets the ball, you better get your hands up because he's going to be passing the ball to somebody. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Camels. Bernie will keep possession. Welch will inbound under his own basket. Bounce pass into Curry off the board, scores it.
That was a nice look. I mean, he put it right under the arm of Campbell defender there. Yes. Welch did. What a really nice look.
Yeah, Pearson had a big wingspan there, and Welch just bounced past it into Curry, and he used the glass, put it off the board there. Fowler with a quick shot, will not go. Rebounded by Jackson. Taken away on the floor by Curry, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on, I said Jackson, Jake Nelson. It's going to be his fourth. 49-26. Mules on top of the Camels. Backing to Owens. Campbell kind of pressured the ball as they came in. Quentin Stevens for three, will not go. Campbell with the rebound. He drives the length of the floor, scores it. Joe Campbell goes coast to coast, his ninth point of the game.
Well, getting Campbell on the open floor, he's very dangerous. He's got very deceptive moves, and that's certainly what you don't want if you're a Bernie Mule fan, is to have Joe Campbell in the open court.
Well, I tell you what Joe Campbell does. He is deceptively fast.
Oh, yes.
And I didn't realize that until this game tonight, because he goes against Welch, and Welch is very quick. Grubbs in for Jake Nelson. That's Derek Grubbs for the Camels. 49-28. Camels got to come out and try to cut this down to a 10-point, to single digits by the end of the quarter if they can.
Yeah, basically you want to break down each segment of the quarter.
Pearson put up a three, would not go. Ball still loose and out of bounds off of the Mules. No one could get a handle on it.
Yeah, what I was speaking to earlier, Campbell needs to really, break this second half down into 2 to 3 minute segments and quarters and really outplay Bernie in each one of those segments.
Joe Campbell bombs the three in. He now has 12 in the game, 49-31.
Because it's so hard to look and you're down 20-plus points.
Owens for three, comes right back and answers it. Jake Owens now with 20 points.
Yeah, when you're down 20-plus points, it's hard to say, okay, let's go get it. Let's go gain these 20 points. But you just got to really slow the game down and really work in segments to outplay the other team and narrow this lead down. Because it's going to take a whole second half probably to get this lead down.
We got a blocking foul on Zach Curry. His first, team's first in the second half. Walker in for Stevens for the Mules. Campbell to Fowler. Campbell has three guys who can shoot that three-pointer. That's Joe Campbell and Justin Fowler and Andrew Pearson. Fowler with the drive, will not go. Ball tipped around. Owens comes away with it. Still has it. He puts up a three. Rebound by Becking off his hands, but Owens comes away with it to Becking. Bernie will set their offense. Welch has it, tries to hit Becking with it, taken away by Weeks. Weeks down the middle. Gets the ball, tries to get Fowler with it, goes out of bounds, off of the Camels. I don't think they wanted Kel Weeks leading the break that time. We've got a timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, let's tell you tonight's game brought to you by Winchester Place Incorporated. They're a licensed RCF, 26 beds, new addition, completed soon, and 6 new units in that new addition. They have deluxe accommodations, private, semi-private, all the luxuries of the home, full licensed staff, 24-hour care. Come by and see for yourself. That's Winchester Place in Bernie. Phone 573-293-6705. I want to thank those folks for bringing you tonight's game. What do you have for us stat-wise?
Well, early on, Bernie's coming out where they left off. We've got a three-pointer by Jake Owens to open up the half. And really what Bernie's really done since the end of that first quarter, they've taken away the paint from Campbell. Campbell really, when they did well in the first quarter, they got into the paint, got some easy buckets underneath, and Bernie's taken that away. And looks like all of Campbell's points or their shot attempts are coming on the perimeter, and they're not open looks really either. So they're really struggling on offense to really to define an identity on offense.
Yeah, both teams have scored 5 in this quarter. Campbell's got a 2-2-1 zone press, and they're in a zone in the half court. Ball quickly to Owens, to Curry. He's going to drive the baseline. He puts it up, scores it. Zach Curry with a very quick move has 9 in the game. 54-31, 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball tried to pass on a set play to Pearson, who was breaking underneath. Ball tipped out by Welch. Welch takes it away, and the ball slapped out of his hands to Weeks, who puts it up and in. He's going to be fouled. Kel Weeks. Bernie just never could get a handle of it after stealing it. Weeks takes advantage as he goes to the hole and scores it. Foul that time on Daniel Becking, his third, team's second of the half. Weeks with 5 in the game. He's 1 for 2 from the line. That in the first quarter. Misses this. Becking with the rebound. Gets it to Welch. Welch quickly down to Owens. Owens looks for someone to pass to Welch, to McGowan. Back to Welch, to Owens. Bernie moving the ball quickly. Oh, what a nice pass into Becking. He just couldn't hold it. Curry saw him there along the baseline. Becking just couldn't put his hands on it to come away with it. Fowler for 3. Will not go. It's short. Rebounded by Daniel Becking. Gets it to Welch. Welch has decided to run with it. Gets it to Owens in the corner for 3. He's going to drive. We're going to have a jump ball, and it will go over to the Camels. 54-33. With 3:38 to go in this third period of play. Mules on top. Jeremy Walker in for the Mules. Going out is Daniel Becking. Bernie in a zone. A 1-3-1 it looks like. That's unusual for Bernie to be in a 1-3-1. Pearson with the ball, gets it back to Campbell. Campbell puts up a quick three, scores it.
Yeah, foot was on the line there, but nevertheless, a very nice shot by Campbell. Nice
Did they give him
step back.
3 or 2?
He was a foot on the line, 2-pointer.
Joe, I was trying to help you out there. McGowan for a long three, scores it. He's going to go to the line to try to shoot, make a 4-point play. That's his 6th 3-pointer tonight. He has 21 in the game. Joe Campbell for the Camels has 14 in the game. The 2 sophomores.
Yeah, McGowan's really getting it done tonight. And, I mean, normally we see him down low a lot, working down low, but man, today he's really showing up on the perimeter and knocks some big shots down.
58-35. Mules on top by 23 with 2:55 to go. Pearson for 3 will not go. McGowan the rebound. He leads the break. Quicks it over to Welch. Welch back to Owens. Owens puts it up, scores it. Jake Owens, what a move. I'll tell you what, I've got to hand it to Joe Campbell. That may have been his first turnover tonight.
Yeah, it was a really nice move. He had Jake Welch right there in front of him, but I think he's got his feet out from under him and just turned it over a bit. He's just, even though it was a turnover, it was a really nice move.
But I want to tell you, he has played one great game handling the ball against Jake Welch.
Yeah, that's what I really like watching about Joe Campbell.
McGowan for 3, it's short. Ball up and over the backboard.
That's what I really like about Joe Campbell. He's not going to be the most flamboyant player. He's not going to fill up the stat sheet, but man, the way he handles the ball, he's just a joy to watch. Every time I watch a Campbell game, I really enjoy it because Joe Campbell really brings it every game. And he's just, if you want a ball handler, you want a ball handler like Joe Campbell.
I'll tell you what, he could make my team.
Oh, yeah. And then he's just made a crossover and hit a big shot. He's just a heck of a player.
Got a drive on the baseline, but Curry's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Andrew Pearson. It's going to be Pearson's second. Bernie will inbound the ball under their basket. McGowan will inbound. Stevens in for Welch. Welch gets a nice hand. Also coming in for the Camels will be Joe Jackson Zach Jackson. Going out will be Andrew Pearson. Curry down to Owens, to McGowan, back to Curry. Curry for the free throw line, puts it up, will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Curry will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is going to be on Jackson. It's Jackson's first, team's 4th of the second half. Curry's first free throw will not go. Curry has 9 in the game. Chance to get double figures right here if he can knock this home. Second one up, scores it. Coming in for the Camels will be Kyle Matthews. Going out will be Cale Weeks. Matthews is a 5'10 senior. 61-37. We're under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Campbell working against Owens now. Good ball handler, isn't he?
Oh, as I mentioned a while ago, he's just a joy to watch. He handles the ball real well. Doesn't turn it over. I mean, you might see him for the first time. You might think he come off as a showboat, but he's not at all. He's just a wonderful ball handler.
I watched the young man when he was a 7th grader play for Campbell. Played on the 8th grade team. Boy, he could handle the ball. Really impressed me. Jackson with a drive. Couldn't get it to go. Had a good look at it. Owens in the corner with the ball for the Mules. Going to drive. Oh, I tell you what, he puts it up, scores it. I'll tell you what.
That was a nice drive by Owens. Looked like he lost his footing there for a second. Had the ability to put that shot up. Nice touch to drop it right in.
He goes hard, doesn't he, when he goes to the bucket. Campbell with a one-on-one, can't get it to go. Curry the rebound and on the run. Gets it down to McGowan. McGowan's going to drive the baseline. Does a reverse. Will not go. Rebounded by Walker. Will not go. Grubbs gets the rebound for the Camels. Gets it to Matthews. I tell you, Jeremy Walker can get more rebounds for his size. Joe Campbell with the ball. Gets Matthews underneath the bucket. He goes against McGowan, puts it up, will not go. Curry's going to be called over the back. Grubbs with a nice rebound that time. Curry with his 3rd foul. 63-37 with 37 seconds to go in this third quarter. Allen, Becking, and Welch checking in for the Mules. Going out is Curry, Walker, and Owens. We've got a timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, you're watching high school basketball on YHC. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much. Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava ala Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs. Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign at the top of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, this has been a very fast quarter.
Yeah, we're not seeing near as many fouls as we saw in the first half. You know, both teams are trying to get the ball up the court real quick. We got a sizable lead here by Bernie, 26 points, 63-37. You know, you can see it in Campbell that they haven't played. I bet it's been probably a good week and a half, 2 weeks since they played. And the way this storm went through Campbell's still recuperating, getting the electricity back up there. You can tell that they've been out of action for a while. And, you know, Bernie come out a little slow as well. But, you know, they've been Bernie all year playing very well. But both teams Campbell's going to keep fighting. They've got a long season ahead. There's going to be a lot of games played here in the next few weeks because of that storm. So, you know, there's not going to be any give up here by either team.
Well, 37 and a half seconds to go in this third period of play, third quarter. Robert Johnson's in for the Campbells. He will inbound. Gets the ball to Jackson, and ball's taken away by Becking. Becking tried to hit Allen with it. Ball right back by the Campbells. We're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on Daniel Becking. It's going to be his fourth. Curry in for Becking. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter play. Campbell will inbound. Johnson has the ball, gets it to Campbell. Campbell working against Welch. Good ball handler. Holloway has it. Will not go. Stevens with a rebound. Still has the ball. Gets it over to Welch. Down to 10 seconds. To Curry. To Stevens for three. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Joe Campbell. Taken away by Welch. Will not go. Curry has it. Puts it up. The horn goes off. Will not go in. Well, into the third period of play with the Bernie Mules on top, of the Campbell Camels, 63-37. We're going to keep it right here. Going ahead with your stats.
Well, not much here in the it's been real fast. They've been getting up down the court pretty good here. Not really many notable stats for that quarter. Campbell had 3 turnovers in that quarter. Bernie had 4. So pretty even there, but Campbell's just really having a difficult time generating offense here in the second half. They had 11 points in that quarter, even though Bernie only managed to get 16, and they haven't outscored Bernie in any quarter here tonight. So I mean, that's really what they're having a hard time here in this game, is generating offense. Bernie's taking away the penetration lanes, taking away the paint from them, and they're having to put up shots from the outside. And anytime you've been off for an extended period of time,
right,
you know, those shots, you can't count on those shots to fall like they would on a normal environment as in a season. So that's really been the down point for Campbell tonight. So
Campbell starts the quarter with the ball. Joe Campbell has it. Gets it to Holloway. Gets it over to Jackson, who puts it up and in. Jackson now with 4 in the game. McGowan has it. Puts the ball up for Curry. The ball blocked by Jackson. What a nice play that time. We got an offensive foul on Jackson. Good defense on by Ethan Allen.
That was a nice defensive play by Jackson as
Sure
well
was.
on that alley-oop. He really had good awareness to go out and knock that away.
That was a good defensive play. And it's a good offensive maneuver by the Mules, but just a better defensive play.
Yep.
And Jackson just was in no man's land and ran over the defender, Allen. Welch has it, working against Johnson, gets it to Curry. Curry drives in, going to be fouled by Jackson. It's going to be Jackson's third. Line to shoot 2 will be Zach Curry. Curry with 10 points in the game. He's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. First one up by Curry will not go. Owens checking in for Ethan Allen. Second one by Curry. Scores it. Curry now with 11 in the game. Zach Curry's a 6'2 senior. Long one put up down in the corner, but Johnson will not go. Rebounded by Owens of the Mules. Mules off and running. Gets it to McGowan. McGowan drives the center. Bounce pass to Welch. Will not go. Curry with the follow. Gets it. Zach Curry followed that up. Got the tip in. Joe Campbell with the ball behind the back. Puts up a shot. Will not go. Rebounded by Johnson, who puts it up. Scores it. Robert Johnson, the smallest man on the court. The rebound, scores it. Stevens with a quick one down the floor, gets the easy one. Quentin Stevens with his first 2 points tonight. But boy, what a game he has played offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Quentin Stevens is really coming on for Bernie here in the last part of the season. And Bernie's really coming together as all 7, 8 players that they play really all at once.
Holloway put up a shot, would not go. Bernie the rebound. Owens for 3, in and out. Joe Campbell with the rebound. Oh, he's just a good sophomore, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He knows how to play the game. Holloway with the ball for the Camels. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson to Campbell. Campbell's driving. Puts up a scoop shot. Will not go. Rebounded in there by Jackson, and Jackson steps out of bounds. Turnover to the Mules with 6:01 to go. 68-41. Pearson in for the Camels. Going out is Joe Campbell. Boy, what a game that young man has played. Zach Curry and Stevens going out, or Zach Stevens going out for the Mules. Nice pass that time. Stevens over to Walker, scores it. Nice assist that time of Quentin Stevens. Looked like he had a drive, and he gave the ball up to Jeremy Walker, who did a fake. Got his man in the air and put it off the board. 70-41. Pearson with a short shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Welch. Welch to Owens. Owens tried to hit Walker with it. Matthews kicks the ball out of bounds. 5:35 to go in this game, 70-41. Mules on top of the Camels. McGowan thought about a three, pulled it back, gives it to Walker. Walker inside, puts it up, will not go. Johnson's going to commit the foul, his first. Team seventh, the line to shoot two will be Jeremy Walker. Walker has 2 points in this game. Always gives you some very valuable minutes. Free throw up, scores it. Pearson in for Jackson for the Camels. Bernie's up by 30, so the mercy rule is in effect. The clock is now running. Only time we'll stop is timeout and if there's an injury. And unless Campbell can get it down under 3 points. Second one, Walker will not go. Fowler with the drive, puts it up, will not go. Rebound McGowan. Boy, is he had a game. Quickly down the floor to Stevens. He's going to put it up, scores it. Quentin Stevens. I like the way he shielded his body from the defender coming from behind. He kept the ball low. He didn't put it up
yeah,
for
and he
him
had
to
a
slap
quick
it away.
release going up,
yes,
too.
He did.
That's one thing you'd like to see if you're on a break is get it up quick and go ahead and get the two quick.
Bernie with the steal. McGowan has it, gets it to Owens. Owens down to Welch. Welch tried to hit Stevens with it in the lane and could not connect there. Holloway has it for the Campbells. 73-41, three-pointer put up at Johnson, will not go. Stevens with a rebound. He's had a lot of rebounds tonight. We got a timeout by the Mules with 4:21 to go in this game. Mules on top, 73-41. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign atop of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much. Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Nina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava a la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
Well, Bill, we get coming down to 4:21 left here in the game. Bernie's up by 32, and like what you were just saying before the break, there's been a lot of rebounds in this game, and that's been Bernie's been able to push Campbell outside of the paint, and Campbell, they've gotten some pretty good looks here throughout the night, but nothing's falling for them. You can tell that they're just out of rhythm. They just can't get the shots to fall, and that's going to come with them getting back into the regular schedule, getting in a rhythm. But we've seen Campbell being over the course of the season be a fine shooting team, and they just haven't been able to find a rhythm here tonight at all.
Well, in for the Mules is Justin Cook, number 11. He's a 5'10 junior. Also Daniel Becking, Ethan Allen, Jeremy Walker, and Jake Welch. Campbell's going with Pearson, Matthews, Fowler, Weeks, and Nelson. Fowler for three, puts it up, scores it. That young man, I guarantee you, he is a good shooter.
And it's his third three of the night. He's 3 of 6 on the night from three-point land. That was a nice trap by Campbell there. They pinned Ethan Allen right on the sideline.
And Ethan Allen called for a push-off there, offensive foul. 73-49. Matthews will inbound, gets it to Fowler. Pearson skips it over to Matthews, puts up a long three, scores it. Kyle Matthews with his first basket, it's a three. 73-47. Welch across the timeline. Matthews going to be called for a push foul there. Kyle Matthews with his first foul. Welch to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Jake Welch has all his 6 points by free throws tonight. Owens, Curry, and McGowan coming in for Cook, Allen, and Walker. Jake Welch's first free throw is up and good. He now has 7 in the game. 3:17 to go. Second one up. Short, rebounded by Weeks. Weeks gets the ball to Fowler. Fowler, a nice spin move. Gets the ball to Matthews. Matthews to Weeks. Weeks inside. The big guy can't get it to go. Tipped up by Pearson. Pearson with his 5th point of the night. 2-2-1 zone press by the Camels. Heels break it. Owens has it. Gets it back to Welch. Welch drives in. Tries to get it over to Becking, but taken away by Nelson. Nelson to Fowler. Fowler off the wrong foot. But boy, he put it in. Off balance.
Yeah, it was a real nice touch.
Oh, way to run the floor.
Foot.
That's the way you break a press right there.
That's what Bernie's been able to do all night, is really push the ball up over that press.
Owens with his 26th point. Fowler for three for the quarter, will not go. Rebounded or knocked out of bounds by the Mules. It will stay with the Camels with 2:18 to go, 76-51. Weeks for two, will not go. We got a nice block at that time by Owens. We may have a double foul here. I think that's what they're going to call is a double foul. They've got to stop here. It's going to be 4 on Zach Curry. That's going to be a double foul. The other is going to be 4th foul on Andrew Pearson. And Bernie will get the jump ball, alternate jump ball possession. Double foul that time. Welch with the ball. Gets it to Becking. Back to Welch. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Camels in a zone. Becking along the baseline. Has the ball. Gets it out to McGowan for three. Will not go. Becking with the rebound. Puts it up. Will not go. Becking gets a rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the Camels. 1:52 to go. The line to shoot two will be Daniel Becking. Foul that time was on Cale Weeks, his third. Becking's first points of the game, but boy, has he played strong. Both teams substituting freely here. Allen. It's Ethan Allen. Justin Cook. Also in for Bernie is Cragen Williams. And Nathan Lane. Becking's second one scores it. Coming out is Becking, and going in is Jeremy Walker. Now for the Camels, you've got Robert Johnson. I don't have a 52. We'll have to look him up. I don't have a number 20. Apologize for that, but if we don't have these guys, I can't call their names. Nice shot that time by Johnson for three. He now has 5 in a game. 78-54 with 1:25 to go. Allen's going to put up a three. It's short. Rebounded that time by Justin Cook. He gets it out to Allen. Over to Williams. Allen for three again. It's short. Rebounded by Robert Johnson. Quickly down the floor. He's going to take it the length of the floor. Puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Robert Johnson line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Ethan Allen.
Robert Johnson, he's surely staying aggressive here late on. He's staying after it.
I watched him for some reason. You know, I watched the warm-ups, and he is one guy I just watched warm up. And the way he was shooting the ball. Second one up, scores it. Got them both. He has 7 in the quarter. Allen gets the ball over to Williams. Williams driving. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Cook. Cook drives, puts it up. Ball blocked that time by the Camels.
That was good defensive play there by 52.
That's Shannon Collins.
Shannon Collins.
He's a junior. Lane with the ball. Gets it out to Williams. Tries to get it over to Walker. It's over his head, out of bounds. 78-56. Bernie on top by 22. 40 seconds to go. Johnson has it. Shot that time put up by Dylan Rice. Johnson with a long three, will not go. Rebounded by Shannon Collins. He gets it back to Johnson. Johnson on a drive, 20 seconds to go. Ball was given over to Brandon Hogan. Back to Johnson, he still has it. Drives in, gets it back out to Shannon Collins. Johnson with a long three, will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Collins. Collins for three, will not go. Johnson with the rebound as the horn goes off. The Bernie Mules come away with the win, 78-56. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with your final stats in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
Bernie MFA Agri-Service and Fertilizer has been providing top quality products and friendly service to customers and farmers since 1950. We offer seed and crop protection plus variable rate fertilizer applications and variable soil sampling. We strive to be your good neighbor and want to show you. Come by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Bernie MFA Agri-Service is proud to support high school athletics and the youth of our community. Contact us at area code 573-293-5311. Look for the giant MFA sign atop of our grain elevator in downtown Bernie.
Have you noticed they're all the same guy?
It would be hard not to.
Enjoying the art?
Yes, very much. Are you the artist?
I am.
Who is Steve, the doer?
Doer. He's my farmer's insurance agent.
Really?
He gave me the coverage to save my studio. Mina. Hors d'oeuvre, Steve on a stick, salmon skin Steve roll, Steve in a blanket, baklava a la Steve. What are you doing?
Well, the name scared me. Skin, Steve, roll.
Planning is your best protection against the unexpected. Let Dennis and Lance Shear of Shear Insurance Services advise you on the best plan. Stop by at 406 North Douglas Street in Malden or call them at 573-276-4586 for all your insurance needs.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place. A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment, great instructors,
and convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, our wrap-up of the game tonight, we'll give you the points first, and we'll let Tyler give you the stats, and then we'll have a little talk, and we'll be out of here. For the Bernie Mules, who now are 18-1 on the season. Top scorer was Jake Owens with 26. Jordan McGowan with 22. 13 by Zach Curry. 7 to Jake Welch. 4 to Quentin Stevens. 3 to Jeremy Walker. 2 to Daniel Becking, and 1 to Ethan Allen. Free throw wise, Mules 19 for 28. For the Camels, who now go to 11-4 on the season. 16 points by Joe Campbell, 14 by Justin Fowler, 7 to Robert Johnson, 5 each to Andrew Pearson and Cale Weeks, 4 to Zach Jackson, and 1 each to Derek Grubbs and Jake Nelson. Camels were 16 for 24 from the free throw line. What's your take on the game?
Well, I'll go over a few stats here quick. As a team, Bernie shot the ball very well from the outside. Kind of tapered off there towards the end. They shot 10 of 24 from three-point land for the night against Campbell 6 of 22 from three-point land. Campbell, like we said earlier, really struggled shooting the ball all night. Turnover-wise, not much of a disparity. Campbell had 10 turnovers on the night. Bernie converted 6 points off those turnovers. And Bernie committed 11 turnovers. And to my record, Campbell didn't convert any points off those turnovers. But fast break, come up big. Bernie was moving the ball really well up the court, especially in the second half. 12 fast break points for Bernie against Campbell's 4. And quarter breakdown, 78-56 final score. And Bernie outscored every quarter but the last. Kind of tapered off there towards the end, but Campbell outscores Bernie 19-15 in the second half. But the story of the game is Bernie really adjusted after that first quarter. The defense pushed Campbell outside, make him shoot from the perimeter. Campbell, unfortunately for them, the shots weren't falling very well tonight. And Bernie was moving the ball really very well from the second quarter on. The 12 fast break points and taking care of the ball and really pushing the ball up and getting easy baskets. So you could say that's the story of the game. Bernie really dictating to Campbell what they were going to do on both ends of the floor. And just a real impressive win by Bernie. And Campbell, we've got some season left. They're 11-4 now on the season. They've got some ball left to play, and you know, you can see where they've been out of it probably a good week, and probably haven't had the practice time, and you know it's going to come. They're going to work out of it as the games come, and I'm sure that we'll see that out of the Camels.
Well, the JV game, Bernie wins that game 64-25 over the Camels. Varsity game, Bernie over Campbell 78-56. Want to thank our sponsors tonight: Three Rivers Community College, Owens Construction in Malden, Bernie MFA and More Soy Seed, Shear Insurance Services, your Farmers Insurance Group agents, and also Winchester Place in Bernie, and Easy Cook Gas in Campbell. Those fine folks brought this game to you. If you enjoy the game, tell those sponsors how much you enjoy it. Want to thank Greg Armstrong on camera for us tonight. First time on the camera. Did a great job, Greg. We appreciate that. Tyler Wagner, my cohort. I'm Bill Hampton. We want to thank the folks here at Bernie that always make us feel welcome everywhere we go. When we go to Campbell, they set everything up for us. We appreciate that. Also at Bernie for allowing us to come in to bring you tonight's game. Again, if you enjoy high school basketball, make sure you tell those high school sponsors. And if you'd like a copy of this game or any of the games that we have that we've done this year or last year or the years in the past, all you need to do is to call us toll-free, 877-566-2121, and tell us what game you want, and we'll be more than glad to get you a copy of that for a small fee, and that will include shipping and handling. It's $20 per game. And I tell you what a great thing it will make years down the road. talking to John Welch and Paul Owens tonight before the game, asked them if they had any tapes from when they played. And they said, well, yes. Paul said when he was a senior in 1985, I believe, when he was a senior, I said 85, I better back that up. When he was a senior, they won the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, and radio had a tape of it, but not a video. Right. So he said, I would love to have some video. And so that's what this is all about. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. You pull these out and look at them and say, boy, wasn't this fun?
Oh, yeah. And we have a blast doing it.
Yes, we do. We really do. And, again, we want to thank New Wave Communications for allowing Wide C to be able to broadcast these games. We know we've had some very difficult situations, a lot of folks without electricity and a lot of people without cable, but by the time this game is aired, you'll have your cable back and just sit back and watch it. Again, for Greg Armstrong, Tyler Wagner, Bill Hampton, we want to remind you, if you're out and about on the roadways, please put your seatbelts on. We'd like to see you at a game in the near future. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow. Good night, everybody.